and I had to reboot it. This is your senior moment. It's young living or assisted living. You can make your home a healthy home, and it all starts with you, and it begins right now. Episode number 168 today, 168 capacity. Go to the link tree in the bio, free products, free downloads, free home market evaluation, and of course, if you're enjoying watching your senior moment, share it online and comment. Likes are nice and appreciated. Shares with comments are super duper. Look at the numbers: 7,250 push-ups, sit-ups, deep knee bends, and toe touchers program to date. 1,050. We roll over 1,000 mark today. 2,170 is the monthly goal. 27,290 is the goal for the big program. Alrighty, capacity is the topic of the day. I drive a full-size SUV. It has 3 rows of seating and plenty of room for baggage. When I lay the seats down, I can put a full sheet of plywood in the back, close the hatch, and down the road I go. I like that vehicle because it has large capacity. When I owned my garden centers, our landscape designers and myself had Ford Ranger pickup trucks, the little pickup trucks. And they were wonderful because they were very fuel efficient and they were easy in and out of traffic. And they had a small box on the back so that you could run plant material out or little supplies out, tools and such to the job sites if you needed to. But the problem was that I was constantly running between, not a problem, I guess, but I was constantly running between the retail locations, and I was always shuffling inventory back and forth. Someone was out of stock on one thing, I'd take it from another location and run it over there. Well, sometimes that little truck would just be too small, and I would wind up having to make like 2 trips or 3 trips in order to get the material over to the location that it needed to be at. And it was just fine. I had to make some accommodation for the Ranger's small capacity in order to take advantage of its other attributes that we liked: fuel efficiency, easy maneuverability, and traffic. So Webster says capacity is the potential or suitability for holding, storing, or accommodating, and also an individual's mental or physical ability to power, to produce, to perform, or deploy maximum output. So while my little pickup might have needed to make 2 trips in order to accomplish the task, the fact remains that the task was accomplished. I just needed to accommodate the limitations of that little truck. I find that people are like trucks. Stop to think about it. Some have large capacity. They can take on a large load with many different items, and they go away with no problem at all. While others with the same or even better ability have a very small capacity. They run out of room quickly. The key is to know what kind of truck are you driving. You may need to adjust the load and make a few more trips. So if you're someone who gets overwhelmed easily, take small loads and make more trips. The job will still get done, but the manner in which you approach it may have to change. If you have an employee or a coworker who gets bogged down or overwhelmed or freezes up when too much is dumped on them at once, understand that and plan the workflow accordingly. That will clear her mind and allow her to move forward and with more efficiency, and the job will still get done. So if you're responsible for a department, a business, or staff, your primary task is to know and understand your team. It's not a one-size-fits-all world. In order to get the most production from your resources, tailor your workflow to the capacity of your individual teammates. Your team will perform better, you'll have more flexibility, and you'll have a more sustainable crew. And that's your senior moment for today. What am I grateful for? I'm grateful for grocery stores. And why am I grateful for grocery stores? Because I like going into the grocery store and browsing through the aisles. You see so many different kinds of food from all over the world. Most of it I've never tasted, I've never enjoyed, but it's still wonderful to look at and think about it. When you're looking at a can of food or a produce or whatever the item is, someone grew that, made that, created that recipe, and it's a result of an individual effort. Yes, a company then took it and mass produced it and distributed it, but ultimately it was some grandma's recipe. And that's what I'm grateful for about a grocery store. So we're doing back to the cycle, kids. We're doing push-ups today, and then we'll get on with our busy, what is it today? Wednesday. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, that's it for today. This is your senior moment. Remember, 70 push-ups, sit-ups, deep knee bends, toe touchers. And the older you get, the longer you want to live. I'm Keith Hittner Senior. Do your work and be strong like Senior. We'll see you tomorrow.